What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about MicroStrategy today at the request of Crypto Investor. Crypto Investor, my friend, we're doing this for you. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it. I figured it would be a good time to talk about it since the market open hours are crawling upon us or creeping up on us. Maybe not crawling on us. That might have been a weird way to put it, but enough of me trying to figure out my words. Let's get into this. So, looking at the high to low here. We did go all the way up to our 1618 golden extension. We tipped it to a T. It couldn't have been any more perfect. 539 is the price. The high itself was at 543. It's beautiful. I love technical analysis. And you guys have probably heard me say this throughout my time, but oftentimes whenever you make a move up like this and you consolidate right around the 108.86 level just like this, you do make a run right up to your 618, and that's exactly what you did. After this, after this run up, what's very normal to do is one of two things. Either you find support on the 1414 and then you move up. That's the more bullish situation. Or more likely, the most common thing actually is to go down to the 1272 or even somewhere between the 1414 and the 1272. This pullback here does not have to be specifically on either of these lines, and neither does any pullback, but I would say it's more likely to be something in between 338 and 244, with an emphasis on this 244 price being like the area of interest. Okay, so we're at 395 now. I know it sounds crazy, right? MicroStrategy, it was just at a price of 540 last month, and now we're talking about prices back down to 240. What's going on? Is it broken? Is it done? No, it's not done. It's just crypto, guys. This is crypto. This is what happens in a bull market. This is what happens, right? And MicroStrategy is very tethered to Bitcoin. I don't know why I said very so many times, but if we look at the daily RSI here, you are overbought, double topped, kind of in your RSI, got out of your overbought zone. It looks to be a little bit weaker this time around than we had the last time. We did just bounce right off this 50 area and went right back up. This time you're actually rejecting off of the 60. The 60 is a bullish area of control. That's what it's defined as. Normally finding resistance there is not a good thing. Finding support here is a good thing. Finding resistance is not. So I would expect we see MicroStrategy continue to move down over the coming week, and that's fine. That makes sense. That we'd probably see that, right? And you can see here, actually, look, we already found support on the 1414. That's kind of nice. You know, there is a case to be made that we might see MicroStrategy start moving up. Who knows? But I don't think we will. I think we'll probably keep moving down. I wonder what was this here from a high to a low? Didn't even hit your 618. Yeah, I'm very confident we're going to move down. When you see a move like this take place, even on a short-term time frame like this, from a high to a low, you reach for your golden ratio, but you can't quite get there, right? Like even I'll do you one even better. This is your golden ratio zone, but if you take it off, okay, right here where this high is, okay, right there, look at where that line is. It's the same place where the golden zone is. So not only do you have trading algorithms or traders themselves who are emphasizing the golden ratio, the 618, that golden zone itself, front running it, selling off beforehand, but you also have people who analyze just basic price metrics, seeing, oh, that's the last area of resistance. Maybe I should sell off a little earlier. Maybe I should base it instead of the tip. Maybe I should base it off of the closing daily high price. And that's actually exactly where we tipped. So a little bit of front running on the selling side, never a good thing to see. Not only that, but you went back below your 382. So I'm very confident that you do, and you're rejecting your 382, finding resistance there. I'm very confident that you do see prices below this low. And if you are to go below that low, the only next plausible area is your 1272 down here. And I wonder if we get some confluence. I would bet you get your 1618 from this low to this high. I bet it comes in line. Again, something in between the 1414 and the 1272. I bet it comes in line, but probably closer to the 1272. Let's just see. Low to high. 1618. Oh, it's like right in the middle, actually. 1618, right? We take that fib away. That's like right in the middle there. I like it. I like it a lot, and I think it goes below. I think you probably do go below the 1618. We might see 265. I don't think we go as low, going with my theory that I was saying earlier. I don't think that the price goes as low as 240, 245. I don't think we do. If we do, it's okay. It's fine. It could happen. But I do like this gap. 1618, gap fill. Maybe down to the 1886, down at 265. Really fill that gap up, yeah. You're at 395. That's my call. Hold on. I want to do this real quick, actually. Hold up now. Let's put this back on a daily perspective. Okay. 285 to 265. Okay, I'm just going to remember that for myself, 285, 265. It probably takes place before this day here. Let's see. You probably find that low before this day. Yeah, buddy, it's perfect, right? Just like this, how you sold off real hard in the course of like 4 days. Boom. Do it again from here. Look at that. It's so perfect. It is so, and if I put it to the high of this move that you had right there, it literally goes right to that line. It is so perfect. Anybody wanting to buy MicroStrategy, 285. And in fact, what I would say is any price below 300, green light. Green light. Below, let's refine it a little bit more even. Let's see. Any price below $297, green light to buy. You likely do see prices go all the way down as low, and I would think it does go down as low as like 270, 265, something in that zone. But at least 285 is what I'm thinking we're going to hit. At least 285. Yeah, very confident in that. And then after that, I think MicroStrategy rallies into the end of the year. I think it's onward and upward from there, you guys. The next target, we just stopped at the 1618. You're about to find support on your 1886. Maybe you go up and you find resistance on your 1886. It's very serendipitous with the fibs, how that works. And look at that, 994. It's a nice psychological level of resistance. You guys, MicroStrategy could be worth $1,000 at the end of January. That's what I'm getting out of this, right? At the end of January, MicroStrategy could be worth $1,000. And here's the cool thing. It's worth $395 now. By the end of this coming week, if not by the end of next week, we'll likely see prices down at $285 or lower. So you've got a lot of growth to go. You've got opportunities to add more. And then that growth, like I said, I would expect you up at $1,000 by the end of January. If you're not there by the end of January, that's fine. Definitely, I think you're gonna move up substantially from wherever the lows are that you're gonna achieve in the next week or two. But if you don't see $994 or $1,000 around there by January, likely it would be by the end of April, May, somewhere in that time instead. It gets pushed back a few months, and that's okay. But I got nothing else I want to say, guys. I think I'm just spinning the wheels at this point. Nothing else too much to go off of. Let's see. I don't know if this fib will be respected, but maybe. You know, it is the all-time high for a very long time to the all-time low, but such extreme conditions on both accounts, right? I mean, dude, most moves for any chart, they don't stop at their 1886. Normally, if you go through the 1618, you do stop at the 2618 or the 2272. I would say that's like 70% of the time, 80% of the time, but 30% of the time, there's some occasions where you do stop at the 1886, and some charts are more prone to their 1886 than other charts. Everything has their own personality. But I do like that this relative 2272 comes in line very well with this long-term macro 1272, and then your double golden extension, the 2618, comes in line very well with there. You guys, I don't think MicroStrategy is settling for anything less than $2,000 by the end of this cycle. When it's all said and done, by the end of the cycle, and who knows when that'll be. You know, for MicroStrategy, maybe it's the end of April, maybe it's June, July, August, maybe it's earlier, maybe it's later. I would expect it to top off before Bitcoin, but it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to. I think a lot of people are expecting it to, and it would make sense to me that it does, but it doesn't have to. But what makes the most sense to me is that it would top off above $2,000, which is phenomenal considering that you're about to have an opportunity to buy at an area that could still promote a 10x or more in MicroStrategy this cycle alone. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. All right, but beyond all the long-term cool stuff, ending it on the bullish note, pumping smoke up your, you know what, buttering the bread, as I like to call it, let's get back to reality. You're going down, okay? Get your head out of the clouds for now. Get your heels on the ground. You're going down. You're probably in the middle of this 1, 2, 3 corrective move. I expect it to end before Christmas week, and I expect it to expand upwards from Christmas weekend onwards to the end of January, baby. That's all I got. If you like the video, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. 3 hour looks like it wants to go down. Daily is starting to wither a little bit. Still strong posturing overall, but probably goes down a little bit. And I got nothing else to say. So take care, guys. Bye-bye.